You just turned into one of the greatest Kamerian documentations, the Great War of Kerbin. If you own a color television, turn on saturation now. You are about to witness the course of the Great War of Kerbin in color. This is our home, the Kamerian States. To the west, you can see the Terracite Kingdom, the troublemakers of Kerbin. And north of them, the independent state of Abaddon. Abaddon became the first victim of the Terracite Kingdom when they decided to invade it. This marked the beginning of the war. The Terracite king, Fritz, claimed he needed more land for his densely populated state. Other nations on the continent of Havaria were afraid they were next, so they decided to unite. The independent states of Timor, Framina, the Sita Confederacy, Rastos, the Eta Republic, and finally the city-state of Yorimir founded the Kamerian Union, a super-state which purpose it was to defeat the Terracite Kingdom and free Abaddon. The Northra Shogunate agreed to declare war on the Terracite Kingdom as well, however their role in the war was mainly defensive. The kingdom invaded the Isle of Lakes. While independent, the isle was populated with a lot of Kamerian citizens. One must stand against this aggression, so the Kamerian states decided to attack. There were several major sea battles with the Red Armada and the Royal Navy. While us Kamerians softened up the kingdom from the south, the Kamerian Union made progress in the north. It took back Abaddon. A bloody invasion with millions dead. Soon after, the Kamerian states engaged their naval invasion of the Isle of Lakes. And indeed it was successful. The end of the war was in sight. Now both allied factions were rushing for the capital of the Terracite Kingdom, Octavia. While Kamerian infantry pushed from the north, a massive amphibious mechanized invasion from the Kamerian states took place. The Union captured northern Terracite. In the end, both factions reached Octavia at the same day. The kingdom was defeated. However, it proved very difficult to negotiate with the Kamerians. New borders would have to be drawn. The Union didn't want Kamerian influence on Havaria. The negotiations proved so difficult it even looked like there would be another war. Fortunately, the two superstates finally came to an agreement. The Terracite Kingdom would persist as a buffer between the two states. The Isle of Lakes would become Kamerian. Abaddon and North Terracite would become part of the Kamerian Union. And so, the major peace treaty of Octavia was concluded. This was such an important date. It marked the beginning of a new time. Year Zero. This was the Great War of Kerbin. Tune in next time for documentation about our solar system.